determined, especially with that scintillating performance against Angola. And I'm sure he'll be watching on the screens how his side is faring against the 25-time Ghana Premier League champions this afternoon. It was a lovely attempt, but it's well picked up by Rapin Sanon, and that was Heriansu coming with that lovely effort. Well, interestingly, Kotoko's arch rivals, Hasselfolk, have just taken the lead against Kerala United. And guess who is the man who pushed them into the lead? It's Hamza Isa. Well, it's a sweet story in Tamale, but in Obuasi, it's not the best of story for Kotoko as they check this game. Kamara out of his own line, coming to meet the ball. He on his 18-yard. Here's Joseph Ablo. And so with a long way on the right-hand side. Lord Amwa brings it back to Yaya. It's cut into the channel, but it's well dealt with. You must confess, nations have been near perfect at the back this afternoon. As we approach the 40th minute mark in this encounter, it's Suleiman Nafiu's goal that separates these two sides. It's a big throw in. Che looking for Saka. He's touched. Referee says that's a bit feeble. And nation will bring it out. That's something else. With a touch on his marker from behind, and that is another infringement that will be taken against Kotoko. And there looks to be a bit of hot exchange between Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum and the fourth official. It's Paul Mohammed, but this was an incident. I feel there was a touch, but this was a bit weak. Is to have caused any trouble. The nations have been served with a free kick on the right hand side. It's cleared it. Shawate giving a bit of hell on the far side by Sambo Nel. Sambo Nel wins the challenge. He's just a bit focused, not interested in any of activity of Chawate. Yes, Babaya love to work his way out. His brother Cross was there to connect on. If they fail to pick any points on their own backyard. It's a lovely whip. Wahine been searched for, and he picks it with ease. A lovely way to break away from his marker. On the best of play. Kamara pushes it out. Here's O'Neill. In team. O'Neill once again. Asiedu. In team Menu. Oh, lovely drive again. It was looking for Patrick Asiedu, but he arrives a third late and a part behind the ball, just too much for the left winger to hatch on to and see if he can do anything positive with it. Now that's Vische, who is with an elbow challenge. That looks to be a court grip map. Who's come under that heavy scrutiny once again from the Kotoko man. And he's done so well since replacing Razak Simpson. A court grip man. Well, he's got the qualities in it. And he has shown class this afternoon. Yes, he's not really missing their star man against a wounded Asante Kotoko. That's another lovely effort up front, but nobody in particular is picked by Rabin Sanon. 44 minutes as we approach there for the 45th minute mark. And Kotoko are trailing as Nation leads with confidence in Obuasi. That's Babayaya limping a bit. But here was the challenge, rushing into his man. Well, 2 minutes of additional time, and Kotoko would have to stay intact. And we'll see if they can find equalizer. It's pushed up front, but again, that's a very wasted effort from Patrick Asiedu. Not the best of delivery. Really struggling to connect to each other in the final third of the pitch. And that must be a bit worrisome for Coach post penalty Ogun. That's another lovely chase, and looks to be Saka on it, trying to drift onto the edge of the 18-yard, bring it in. Chai, and it's cleared away. Looking for big boys, stays on the ground after that challenge. Into Menu. Lord Amwa. Yes, yeah. This could be a long drive. Oh my goodness, oh, that's a lovely shot coming in from the former Kingfisher man. And Robin Sanon definitely have felt the hit of that. Switch drive with a lot of stinger. And he stays on the ground. Well, just look at it. But got another room to hit it. Comes over the rack. And this is just fortunate on that occasion not to have conceded from that ferocious hit. And he stays on the ground. As we've already cleared 2 minutes of further time. But that's Big Boris, Ivorian International. Getting his first goal for Nations against the Stratford this season. And really knocking the door off the Porcupine Warriors for his second of the season after joining them. He's been frustrated at a bit. Oh, just look at it. It's a bit clumsy. See, he's walked off. That's a long drive up front. Here's Saka and Brockwell giving him a bit of hits, wins it. And it's Ring will be quickly taken. Ansu. Lord Amwa back to Ansu again at the right hand side. Onto the path of Samba O'Neill. I'm just wondering what is happening. What sad faces here? You can suspect there's a Kotoko fans. Maybe they would have to wait for the next half to see if their team have got anything to offer as far as this game is concerned. On the best of touch. That's Shawata! By 2 goals to nil out of Boston Lancaster Sports Stadium. And it's the former Akachi Osterman who's really shook himself once again in Obosi, and Kotoko are limping inbounds as Nessie leads for the second time in this period. Eight times he has found the back of the net, and it's just becoming crazy scenes. Tensious moment. But how on earth did Kamara give that ball to this diminutive striker? You just look at it. Not the best of first touch from the shortstopper. Charty a bit quick, picks it, and he hits to find his team second of the afternoon. That's confirmation on the scoreline for you. And this could be the final touch of the half, I guess. Well, that ends it. What the half we've had. Kotoko wanted to run quickly to the dressing room, at least to address a few challenges. Was the star boy have already struck one already, and Nations and their fans are enjoying this moment, even away from their fortress in Abrancasi. Fantastic scenes. Started with prayer and it's ending with prayer. Oh, that was the moment. Mohamed Kamara get that goal on a silver plate for Faisal Charity to slot home. It's a quick 10 and a quick hit. And it's becoming a bit worrisome for the fans. Cascading effect. And it's becoming a bit of hell. But don't go anywhere. Join us for the second half department of the game. What is Well, it's half time at the Barcelona Sports Stadium. It's Asante Kotoko 0. Nations FC to join us for the next half.
This afternoon, it's been an interesting game. The side Kumasi Asante Kotoko playing at home, and Nations FC. This is a debut in the Ashanti region, and it's been tough for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And they are down by 2-0. The fans are not happy when after the blast of the whistle for the end of the first half. You can see the supporters of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They are not happy about their goalkeeper Kamara, and they are complaining a lot. We'll come to that, but let's go into the game. Big game this afternoon at the Obuasi Sports Stadium. Like Najid said, he started. Philanan is also here. But Phil, you have a problem with goalkeeper Kamara. What's your take on his performance so far? Kotoko are down by 2-0 in the first half.
Yeah, I made mention before the start of the first half that Kamara doesn't seem confident to me. But I am not a prophet. I know for sure that Frederick Asare is much better than Kamara in post. A lot will say that Asare has carried Kotoko from the start of the season till the day they met Lagos City. And those things do happen. He conceded, unfortunately,
Pablo Ecosena say, and he went to the Anya Bona Contra, as Sadek Al Hassan candidate to Atana. In the second goal, you blame the goalkeeper. It says, Osha, keepers now, I'm a ball playing keepers now. Most of the times, I know I'm at a tattoo. You talk of Alison Becker or the better, nothing so seen and said, I live up to the point of complaining. If you are not Bono, one he was slow for my liking. I hope you can't order Copa Bono of them. And all kicking bonus so one kicking here in the cook of Fraser. So I say, until Bono turn one, Obiani go post room and not kind of to. So the second goal, I'll blame the goalkeeper. And then the first goal, I'll blame Joseph Ablo. The goalkeeper, now think
this is 102.7 FM.
No, I say goalkeeper, I say, it's 29 years. Matters for the first time, they are not performing to the standard. We talk of Ablom, we talk of Samba O'Neill, we talk of Henry Kwame. They haven't been good. Owen defending here and goalkeeper also HA and our Lincoln Stadium. So team now Kisankasa modern ball out them and Nations FC one a Bobo here. Ukraine Abdul Karim no Niamana Oyo Park was no there. Media Hemi1 or Bobo no here or Timothy or Tibono met for head or pay and some pass on pass here. Mention free Abdul Karim and some you talk of Prince about DM no Tibona or your pay for Jen Nations FC face at Tawate or Costo defenders no problems. And to make us in the first half, Nations have been excellent. I'm not sure why I like and Kotoko they have been abysmal in the first half. Minimum their prosper and Jogo. I can't the boys no
lawyer, made us a second half, member now the commentary to us so area. I'm surprised. Coach Nate Prosper Ogun, very, very surprised at the first 11 players that came to start this match.
The starting 11.
Frederick Asare, somebody who has been called to the national team. We all know the exploit of Frederick Asare. Just one mistake, you decided, Frederick, you have to be on the bench. And this goalkeeper made the same mistake. This is the 10th time he's making a mistake, and it has cost Kumasi this season. And it has cost Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So why do you still have that faith in this goalkeeper? So you don't? Are you saying that mistake that we are talking about, Frederick, looking at his position, he didn't get it right. We all saw that. But you should not demoralize him. So to me, it was a wrong choice from Coach Prosper Nate Ogun.
All right, so don't forget, we're live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, live on Alpha TV, live on Ghana, on the Ghana Football Association. This is the home of the Ghana Premier League. Phil, what should we expect from the two managers? Coach Kasim Mengo, he's serious with this particular game. He wants to win, and then he wants to beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko. This is the Asante derby, and it's a big game. It's a tough game. What should we expect from Coach Kasim Mengo in the second half, as well as Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun for Kumasi Asante Kotoko?
I would say for Kotoko, I don't see any problem with the team. The creativity in the Kotoko team is immense. The only problem I see with Kotoko in general is their goal scoring. But in this game, they would have to change the goalkeeper first, because conceding 2 goals in the first half, he is already down in confidence. In the second half, he has to be taken out for either Frederick to come in or whichever goalkeeper to come in. Then you can pick up the pace from there. But the attack of Kotoko, they are doing well. They only need to connect for the goals. They are doing everything right. To me, I believe they are playing very well. They only need to score goals. But the back as well, they are joining attack, which is creating space for Nations FC, and they will definitely capitalize. You know how they play. They play normally. When you attack them with force, they will play the low block, but then they will find they will use Chawate and then this chap to create
Suleiman.
Exactly.
All right.
To create overload.
Okay, so let's talk about these two chaps. They've scored 2 goals against Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the Obuasi Lenklin Sports Stadium. Chawate is on fire. He told me last week at our Brankesi that he is going to win the top scorer this season and the man of the match against Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and he scored this afternoon. Naji.
Yeah, he's a man of his own words, and I can tell you that Chawate proud to this match. We were talking about him. We saw him when he scored that brace, and I even got a bit of furious when he was substituted, because I knew that if he was in the game, he was going to at least have a hat trick. Yeah, but you know what happened was I thought that he pulled a hamstring, so the coach decided to change him. To me, he has been fantastic. Boris has been fantastic. When you talk about their front three, I think that interpositional change is really helping them very, very well. You see Chawate move to the right, Boris will move to the left, somebody will be in the middle. Another system, you see that Chawate will be at the left, then another one will be at the right. So I think that interpositional change is really, really helping them. To me, I can tell you, those that can also hold on to the ball is going to be a big problem for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. If they open the game and decide to play to the teams of Nation FC, I'm telling you, Nation FC will add more than 2
will
goals.
punish them.
Yes.
Okay, so we live from the Boasile Klein Sports Stadium. This is the home of the Ghana Premier League, and there are a lot of talks and going on in the stands, the VIP stands, and the popular stands as well. And we'll be bringing you more reactions after the game. Most of the, at least some Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters are not happy with the first half results, and they blaming their goalkeeper, blaming their head coach, Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun as well. We'll be bringing you this and more right here from the Boasile Klein Sports Stadium. Don't forget, we're live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, live on Alpha TV, as well as on the Ghana Football Association app. This is the home of the Ghana Premier League. Phil, any more goals? Are we going to see more goals? Because Najee says yes, if any goal should come, it's going to come from Nations Football Club.
It's unfortunate Kotoko is down by 2 goals and they will have to press. And you know what happens? They have quick attackers. And Nations have quick attackers. And Kotoko would love the defenders to join the attack as well, which will create enough space for Chawote, Suleimana, and
Boris
to exploit. And when that happens, I believe we're going to see a lot of...
You made mention of Boris. Boris is so strong, too strong for the defense of Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
I love his link-up play with the midfielders. I just love his midfield link-up play with the midfielders. It's been fantastic. And Kotoko would have to start using the man marking to stop some of the attackers. Else, it is going to be an avalanche of goals in this game.
I can see Kumasi Asante Kotoko head coach Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun is under pressure at the moment. But let's see what will happen in the second half, Najee.
Yeah, in the second half, I think that yes, he's under pressure because at the end of the day, what is going on in Kumasi Asante Kotoko, to them, they've not seen it in. It's something that is beyond their control. So to me, if there is any magic that Prosper will do,
you think so? You think he's under pressure, Dr. Prosper?
He's under pressure. And I believe the fans are also monitoring the match against Accra Hearts of Karela versus Accra Hearts of Oak. And I've realized that Hearts of Oak has jumped to the...
We will come to that game. So all the way from Boasile Klein Sports Stadium, Kumasi Asante Kotoko 0, Nations FC 2. Over to you, our commentators Victor and Philanan. Enjoy the game.
Exciting exchange between these two teams. The big story is that Nations are leading Kotoko by 2 goals to 0 from the first half exchange. And it's Faisal Chawate and Suleimana Nephew who have done the damage. Well, just a quick substitution for Kumasi Asante Kotoko with 2 players coming in. Well, Fernando Wisdom Bassi, the Nigerian international, have been thrown inside, as well as Albert Amwa, who is on 5 goals already. Ogum throwing his what cuts in this last 45 minutes. That this man has got lots of pressure on him this afternoon to deliver, as his opposite number have already struck one. Suleiman Afil. Here's Amwa, lovely touch. Kotoko trying to find a quick consolation in team. Here's someone draws it inside. And is headed out by Alassane. When the pressure will stay on. Here's Baba. Here's Bassi. Betis Maka. It's in, but it's whipped out. Well, I'll tell you a very interesting story about that Nigerian man who's just coming. Fernando Weston Bassi, left winger, 22 years of age. And he will be hoping to cause a bit of havoc as the ball is returning back to Kotoko's half. Camera. A bit of miscommunication between the centre back and he managed to find his colleague Ablo. The fans becoming a bit worried anytime. Nations are approaching Kotoko's half. But here is Kotoko. Yeah. We'll bring it back to Abetamwa. It's brought down. And they need to be careful. Nation conceded the first free kick of this half. That was a lovely movement, isn't it? And that was a strong challenge from Suleimana. With Babaya looking ready to cross it in. Lots of rush shots in that area. We sorted out. Babaya managing to find his leg to it. Here's Che. Pulls off the ball by Abdul Karim. Abrakwa. Must be Boris instead. Dropping deep to help. Oh, and it backs down. Ansu lifting it deep to the left-hand side to find Saka. Just looking for a bit of support, but Bassi is arriving. That's a bit of scramble, but they managed to keep it in team. And there they will go once again using the left-hand side. Bassi lining up, go past. That's a lovely shot, and it's stopped by Rabin Salon once again for Nation. That's a wide kick, isn't it? From this Nigerian already making his presence felt. He spent 6 years at Aqua United as the club was crowned champions of Nigeria in 2020 and 2021. He was signed as replacement for Bernard Sumwa. And he'll be hoping to come clean this afternoon. That's the man Bassi with a touch, returns it back to Kamara in his territory. And you can see anytime the ball is whipped towards Kamara, the fans are urging him to quickly release it. It's a big challenge. And it's been taken for Nations Abrakwa. Look at that sweet movement going past two. And the shot absolutely very spot on. And the captain proving why he's been handed the arms back in the absence of Simpson with that big save. Maraginian is under a bit of pressure after conceding that needless goal. There looks to be a great man. And Bassi in a confrontation. And Bassi wins it. And Kotoko now having handed another live wire from the left-hand side. He'll look to run long, go past him, but again it's straight onto the path of those in the deep blue colors in team. Ablo picks it. And it's returned back to the centre back. Looking to do a very simple one into Nations area. Suleimana. That's a lovely work. And that's a clear foul on him. He was smiling in the process, really enjoying himself in today's encounter. It's a big challenge. Looks to be a player who is in some deep trouble, agonizing pain. Confirmation of Dominance yellow card for you. The man in the 12 set have abstained with Wafa after crossing over from UCC Youngsters. Yes, Harry Ansu. He's whipped long up front. Lord Amwa chasing it, but the flag is already up. Here in a haste. But Nation looks to be a bit relaxed. Oh, that's Lord Amwa. Abdul Karim is picked by Prince Bedo. Lovely head finds Suleimana again. It's 2 on 4. Suleimana trying to cut access it across. Finds Big Boris. He's got Bedo close by. And spills over, but Charte couldn't pick the broken pieces. And it's way beyond the bar line. Samson teammate whips it up front, looking for Amwa. Amwa has been well taken care of. Karim deciding to go long again on the left-hand side, but you've always got to square off with this man. Ansu. Saka trying to go past his marker, but the last one will pick it up. And Dead will come. Wahini returns it back to Alassane. Karim. Abrakwa. Boris back to Abrakwa once again, trying to create a bit of space. And here they have that space. With Karim having it. And send across to the far side for Boahini. Here's Alassane. We'll send it across and head up, brings it out. Here'll be a lovely run. Another run into traffic of bodies. The Nations recovers. Local gripman, Boahini. Karim giving him team a bit of activity. Kotoko's looking to take it quickly, but experienced referee Voma Mauli halting it a bit as he tries to address the pertinent situation that I've just unfolded. And Samba Onel will have to break this forward. Finds the Nigerian. Rahini goes down and it's Kotoko's advantage. It's a big free kick on the left hand side. Always been a sighting to watch. Fernando Bassi, since coming in, has caused a lot of havoc for Nations down that side. He got such a very sweet fit. And it's a bit difficult to tame. Right here's Dauda Saka hit it. Oh my goodness, how did he miss that? And that was a real bullet sent across. The other man in the 15th shot did not see that coming. Henry Ansu, and he fails to turn it home to the dismay of the supporters here. Well, just watch it. That's a big miss. Didn't see that coming, I suspect. Well, that's a bit of trouble for the Nations goalkeeper, Robin Sanon, the 24-year-old. Burkina Bay international. Booked for a bit of time wasting. And he needs to be very careful on that occasion, because that will be a big blow for Nations. It's whipped out front into the center circle, but Alassane couldn't pick it. Bassi has a touch, but he goes down. Another Kotoko's free kick in the center circle. It is everywhere. I was just wondering why he was kept on the bench for all these minutes before coming in. Using his experience quite well to let's get the best of this. Nations build. That's a lovely. It's in. Can it be? Nations. And here they have possession now, trying to conjure a bit of magic from the left-hand side. It's drifted onto the edge of the 18-yard, and that'll be another run. Now the flag is already up. And Babayaya is the man. And you can see the referee having a bit of hot exchange with him. Well, that was the area. Big chance for the Porcupine Warriors. Kamara with a long drive up front. Che, Bassi, Baba. Now it's back to where it all started from. Bassi. And it stopped. By Prince Bedu. But what a game Asante Kotoko has had in that centre back pair with a co-grip man and a Brockwell really stopping everything. Kotoko is throwing at them. And you can just see that's a big hit by a co-grip man, at least to calm the pressure. Now Brockwell heads it away. It's a foot-up challenge. Suleiman couldn't win it. It's returned back. Looking for Amwa, couldn't pick him. Yes, Saka played on to Saka, but not the best of body balance to get behind that ball and to stroke it home. The Nations will pick it up again. With most of the fans clinging onto the fence wall, unless we have that glimpse of this hot exchange. That's a bit dangerous again, and the Kotoko defenders need to be very careful. Well, Nations have got sharp attackers. There's Che coming back to help. Joseph Ablo. Samba now lifting it very deep. Not to nobody in particular. And Nations will pick it. It's been a bit of exciting exchange as we have that battle unfolding between big boys and Joseph Ablo, I guess. Essentially, it's those two with those big heights getting into that challenge. As Samankwa gets ready to come in for the first goal scorer of Nation, Nafio Sulemana. As Ampof also coming for Abdul Karim. Then let's see what these two has certainly got to come along with. Ablo swept it off the feet of his opponent, but ends up conceding a throw-in. And that's going to be a long one from Richard Berko. When they stand in posture. And it's back onto the left feet of Bassi, whips it up front, looking for that lovely run of Saka. And it's whipped up front by Rapid. Now the keeper stays on the ground. Well, looks to be Amidu Aqua coming for Lord Amwa. Peter Amidu Aqua, former Park Academy. Young chap. He's slotted straight into this Kotoko side, Saints, coming in from that Division 1 team. After helping them gain promotion, he decided to cross over. And it's been a regular face for Dr. Prosperity Ogum. Sanon get back onto his feet. Well, I'm sure he'll be looking for a bit of options, but decided to go short to pick Gripman. Nation still keeping possession by having such pace. Strong. And this time around, advantage is in opposite direction to Kotoko in team Kamara. Oh, he's got a lovely height, isn't it? Shea with a header there, looking for Saka. There's a lovely opportunity. It is well defended. As Ansu takes his captain Samba Onel, finds Basi. Yes, Baba. That's a long whip across. And Amankwa gets ahead to it. On the second header. And that will certainly be crossing the sideline. Yes, Aqua. Peter Miro Aqua deciding to drift into the middle all by himself. Picks Yaya. Samba Onel will look to turn it in. Retracted back to Baba Yaya with a bit of tricky. And fails to pick Basi. And Nation will race for it. Chaote kept at bay again. That's a sweet 10. And Team Menu. No, that one stopped. And here's the last one. 17 minutes. It's still Nations leading by 2 goals to 0. Lord Amwa. Aqua. Here's Babayaya. Finds Fernando Basi. That's what to keep it. Switching across on nearly Saka, took his eyes off it, and Nations need to be careful. And he grabs it for the second time. Rapid Salon has been very, very alert in his own penalty area. That is a cold grip man who takes onto the field. Oh, seems to be bleeding, but here are the score first for you. Some watching. It's a very, very sad facial expression. Maroko Gripman bleeding. Well, let's just see what the real situation was at that end. Well, maybe it might be an earlier on challenge. But no, certainly that's brawl that took place a few minutes ago within Nations penalty box. We'll keep you updated because the Peony Gold Stars is taking on a DMIC, and we'll bring you some of those big results. Yes, another lovely run. Kotoko trying to attack, finds Babayaya. And the referee spotting something. Well, Hasselhoff still hanging on to. Hamza says go against Karela. Once Legon City is leading Basaki Holy Stars by 2-1. Mediema also leading the Biene Gold Stars by 1-0 at the TNA Park in Takwa. And it's Derek Fortner's goal. That is the clear difference. Far away in Takwa. Young Apostles also beating Samatex as it stands by 0-0. With Vision and Dream also goalless at this moment as Big Boys is brought out of this game. Well, with some of this result trickling tells you that the complexity of the standing, all the power will certainly change when 90 minutes is done and dusted across its match venues. But for now, it's Nation that is leading the power with 22 points as it stands if nothing changes from this encounter. Hasselhoff still in fourth position with 18 points. Now here's Coach Kasim Mingo. And it's Big Boris Divorian has been taken off. Also struggling to even walk. And there's Barry Maba who comes in his place as Kotoko come forward from the right hand side. Amidu Akwa trying to create an opportunity. Finds Menu. Basi calls for it and receives it on the left hand side. Oh, lovely idea to Colin. Comes in and Oko Gripan cuts away the danger. And Kotoko is doing everything possible just to get a consolation. Just maybe a goal. Will put them in that mode to get back. Robinsano once again. Well, he's trying to interfere with it, but couldn't have a hand to it. As it's a goal kick. Lots of substitution coming in at this point. Oh, Samuel Tenado is getting ready to come in for Babayaya, who's being taken off. Oh, defensive midfielder, 21 years, former Legon City's man. Spent his early years in a body. That's a big save from Kamara. And that was the first touch of Samuel Tenedo. Sam Brownell turns it to the right hand side. Ansu. And that will be another long drive. And there's a hot chase from Abuakwa to save the situation. It's a bit hit-and exchange between himself and Lord Amwa. I bet Amwa instead. And so sends one across, but not the best of header coming from Saka Dauda. Receiving so many balls, but struggling to connect to it. And something definitely is wrong with Kotoko's bench. Here's Che. Tenado looking for Bassi, couldn't pick him. Now Charity once again getting himself involved in that challenge and wins the sympathy of the referee. He's such a hard worker. That's brought back to him. Bedu looking for Brakwa. Well, the big question is, can he pick him? Mamko also forced to pick it. Here's Aqua. And I bet Amwa. He was looking for a better support system. Finds it in Menu. It's not just easy to go past this Nations defense. '78 minutes. The Nations are still hanging on to that 2 first half goals. But you can see there's a bit of that disagreement as to whether. Well, here's it. Just look at it. It was turned away by Samuel Osai. And the ball boy has been asked to leave that area. And you can see game halted. As referee Vamo Mauli asks the ball boy to vacate that area. Well, that is going to be the first point of the game at the moment, but we are back to continue from where we left off. Just taking the stinger out of this game for some minutes. Yastinedu finds Bassi. Well, the referee calling for the stretcher. Some lovely chit-chats ongoing in the stands. You can just understand emotions. In such games are very palpable, knowing well that it's the original derby between these two sides. Tempers certainly are high. But both teams need to stay disciplined as we try to complete the rest of the minutes left in normal time. And as Kotoko once again will step up as they've gotten a free kick advantage. Abasi getting a bit close. Just wondering what the worst will be to Dauda Saka. For the likes of Ablo, Betamwa are all waiting for it. It's going to be a direct hit and it's well taken care of by Rapin Sanon. And Saka cannot believe it. He's tried everything possible at least to break the back of this Buckingham International. That is just too stubborn for that. Here they come for it. Barima twisting and turning. Oh, that's a lovely hit and it's parried away by Mohamed Kamara. Next thing, looking for the attempt, and they have been denied with an excellent save. Here was Barry Maba with a lovely strike, and it was worried by the Guinean. 82 minutes, 8 minutes left to play for. And it'll be interesting to see the number of minutes that will be added by Maoli Vomao, considering the time wasting situations that we've seen in this second half, especially on the best of cake. Amankwa races for it. Fernando Bassi drifting into the middle, and he gets that way to Osei. Lovely one to play. Well, looks to be Chawate. Very difficult to the process of the ball. And here's Prince Bedu. Alassane goes to the ground, but the game we were on. Menu. Ansu. Here's Amwa. There's Aqua. Oh, lovely idea. Aqua touch from behind, and that is a big free kick for the Porcupine Warriors. It's the young man, Peter Medu Aqua, with a tricky. His work had since been introduced in the second half department of the game. Excellent takes on. And it's been very, very interesting. And once again, it's Robinson on who gets ready to defend it. Oh, that was the early on touch on him from behind. And you can know a bit of danger spilling if you happen to be an NSS player. Just wonder who's going to take it, whether Albert Amwa or Saka Dauda. Which of them will take it? This is a sweet position. This is lovely. And comes off the wall, return ball, and absolutely fly high into the sky. But you can see Prince Bedu was at the receiving end of that shot that was whipped inside. Yes, someone with a long drive up front and straight onto the path of Kamara. Yes, Samba O'Neill. Tanedu. Bassi. Samba again. Oh, bring it up front. Baroko. Gripman is at the right place. And as Richard Beckham with a twin advantage quickly takes it. Ampafu. An advantage have gone Kotoko's way. And the captain who instructs that everybody should just get into nation's territory. Here's Anso coming forward with it. Finds Aqua. But Amankwa will give it a bit of challenge, wins it. Here's another long run from Ba. Oh, that's a very heavy tackle from Harry Ansu. Direct on his man. And certainly received the yellow card for that effort on his opposite marker. But for this fan, they cannot just hide their joy. Their eyes have behold for the second time the falling of the Porcupine Warriors. If you stay this way, it was just a crazy tackle, isn't it? With a bit of Buslin Ashin coming in from the left-hand side, not just on a lighter note. And the big story is that Barry Mabah would have to be stretched off, and that's a bit serious. And that's confirmation of Harry Ansu's yellow card. Very lucky to have gone away with that. They're not red. There it comes, but that's a lovely piece of work. Berku and Bassi has got to score it off, but Samba O'Neill will hit it long up front. Kotoko's problem has been the man to push the goals up front after they create all the chances. Albert Samoa have done his bit. Now the big question is, when he's having injury situations, who steps up? That's why most of the Kotoko fans have been a bit disappointed from the Sudanese player, but here they are, Kotoko. In essence, territory. Aqua managed to bring it away. It's turned in. And it's parried away. That's a big hit. And Berku turns it away. "89 minutes and time is running out." Bassi, lovely work. Goes past 3, goes down. And the referee says that's a bit feeble. Yes, Kamara needs to be careful. Tenedu. Menu back to Tenedu. Hit onto the right hand side looking for Amedu Aqua, but Kojo Manko at the right place. Just been fantastic since coming in. And just tells you the caliber of players Nation have got on their bench. They've got quality all around, every department. Well, it's 7 minutes of additional time. That is big minutes for Kotoko to make amends. Here's Aqua. Will fake Bassi at the left-hand side. It's dropped to Samo Tenedu. Here's Ansu. And the Porcupine train coming forward a bit. They'll concede a corner. A bit of miscommunication resulting in that. He lost everybody, but Robin Sanon is at the right place once again to claim it. Well, to be a bit sincere with you, it is very difficult to remember Kofi Mensah for Nations FC with the way Robin Sanon have displayed in the 2 stakes in the encounters it's featured in the top notch performances, and tells you the competition in that department will be a bit tougher when Kofi Mensah returns. Now Saka, that would have Kotoko's corner kick. from the right-hand side. Struck in. O'Neill. Benson on. Ansu. And it's picked up by Nations. What a scrappy situation. And they survived that scare. And Puffo leaves it for Amankwa. They are looking for Bar. He's got a lovely footwork on the bouquet of strikers. And he's got a very swift body movement. Quite deceptive anytime he's running or trusting up front. Same as this man, Fernando Bassi. Samba. Tanedu. That's a lovely chip. Looking for Abedamwa. That's a clever play. He's impacted Kotoko's front line since coming in. Ball is being called for from behind, but from his captain. Samba lifting it very deep. For Tubedu of Nations. They were trying to pick Chaute, but pick Joseph Ablo instead. Oh, Joseph Ablo played for High FC in Guinea. Was excited to join the Porcupine Warrior family. But here's Sadek Al-Hassan taking it down to the corner flag. Chaute and Pofu who look for a bit of space. This could be dangerous. Unexpected about Muhammad Kamara. 4 minutes and a few seconds of additional time cleared already. And we have less than 3 minutes to play for. And the story is still the same. Here's Pedu. And he breaks down his man. Harry Ansu. Looks to be bad. That was brought down. And it's getting a bit ugly for Asante Kotoko after a fine start to the season. They've been on a losing streak. Al-Hassan retains it, finds Abrokwa. Looking for Mankwa, but one ready for Mankwa can keep it on the turf, but he fails to beat the offside trap. A minute left. Samba now drops into this own. 18-yard bounce to Peckett, whips it up front. Dramina picks it. Tenedu have it. Will hit it onto his left-hand side. Bassi gone past his marker again. Sprinting up front. And he was looking for the positioning of Albert Amo once again, but it will break down. Few seconds left. And at this point, you know, it will be very difficult for Kotoko to get back into this game, knowing well they are down by 2 goals to 0. That will be a real miracle. But Nations have got this. Free kick to defend. And this could be long. Comes up the woodwork. Kirsten Edu will turn it in. Looking for some red sets. And it's easily picked up by Robin Salon. And at this point, you know, that looks like Nation could just be running away with the 2-goal cushion after Asante Kotoko for the second consecutive time. And that ends it. It's Nation's victory out of Boston and Clay Sports Stadium. Kotoko once again has been flawed. And that's a big performance from this man, the Buckingham International. Robinson, what a wonderful save to keep his team intact into this game. And officials for you, led by Mauli Votmore, as the Nations fans celebrate more very deep into the night, especially around Abrankasi and its environs. Well, it's full time out of Boston and Clay Sports Stadium. Is Kumasi Asante Kotoko 0, Nations FC 2.
Okay, yeah, I will coach on standby. It's on standby.
Promise ready.
Football, it's not about name, it's about quality. We are dealing with quality.
Day 11, I have the head coach of Nations Football Club right here. It's Kumasi Asante Kotoko 0, Nations Football Club 2. Coach Kasim Mingolo Kanse is right here with me. Congratulations, coach. How are you feeling this afternoon?
I'm feeling great.
What is making you feel great?
Look at everyone you win. You know, you have to enjoy. So look at them.
Yeah.
And we are practicing.
Beating your rivals is making you your senior. It's making you feeling great.
Yes, I'm happy the boys.
You've kept 8 clean sheets this season. You have a solid defense, and your forwards are also scoring. What is the secret, Coach Kasim Mingelo can say?
You have training, determination, and the boys are prepared. They are prepared to learn. I told you it's work in progress. You are prepared to learn. You also keep it there.
Any lessons from today's game beating Kumasi Asante Kotoko?
No, they came with the same system that we were playing. You also play the same system. You can't play with it. Because I've been playing over 30 years. I started playing more I know the weakness and the strength of the system. You always take advantage of the system.
I will leave you, but before you go, your defender Razak Simpson's performance at the Black Stars level was so phenomenal. What do you have to say about his performance?
I would say, I know they can do better. And I'm happy for him. I didn't
players prove a point.
Did you meet him today?
Okay, those who replace me did the job for us.
All right, so Coach Kasim Mingelo can say thanks so much, congratulations, and also wishing all the best in your subsequent games. All right, so that's the head coach for Nations Football Club, Coach Kasim Mingelo Okanse is the head coach, and I have the head coach for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Dr. It's not a good sign for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, it's I mean, especially
last season you lost 4 games, and you made mention of your players. You mentioned that you don't have the quality players. Is this the same as this season?
tough luck. Down.
From the fans, they are not happy. I know you're also not happy. Are you under pressure now, Dr. Prosper Nato? Finding solution, then it means this is not the time to sack Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun. All right, so Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun is not happy, and as you can see, the fans are also not happy with their performance. This is asking. He made mention of this is not the time to this is the time to fix the problem. And so I said, so then it means this is not the time to sack Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun, and he walked off surprisingly. So it means
General, let's be realistic. I think that Kumasi Asante Kotoko, their supporters should come in mind that now they are building a new team. How many players did they sack last season? How many players came in? This season they registered just 22 players. So to me, the problem is not from the coach. If they think the problem is from the coach, it's not from the coach.
So